And we are live. Yeah, okay. So let me share my screen. I'm in the Zoom meeting. Oh, I pressed the share live stream button. I'm good at technology. Entire screen. Screen 2. Also share system audio. Okay. So not gonna lie, I don't feel hopefully, the audio quality is actually decent now that I have a mic, and hopefully it's not clipping, and hopefully the fan isn't too loud, even though Loki needs to be on because it is really hot where I am currently. And I was gonna stream earlier, but I think I probably caught like COVID or something, or it's because I just woke up like unreasonably sore and little fever and coughing and whatnot. So not gonna lie, I don't feel too great, but even then you still gotta, if I can be on my phone and watch YouTube videos, I can hit a LeCode problem. The LeCode 150. Okay. So I've never touched this problem, never seen it before, unlike TwoSum, which was something I should have been able to do fairly quickly. This is completely new, and it's a medium. Hopefully I remember how to use the data structures / algorithms needed for this, and if not, then we'll remember it together. Hopefully I can at least recognize it. We'll see. So the problem states that given an array of strings, group all anagrams together into sublists. You may return the output in any order. Group all anagrams together into sublists. But how do I know what a word? An anagram is a string that contains the exact same characters as another string, but the order of the characters can be different. Oh, wow, this actually looks... Okay, this looks pretty messed up. Wow, easy to medium, big jump. That's all it tells you. Constraints, the string length will be at least 1. And you start to index 0. And the strings are made up of lowercase English letters. What am I passed in? So, okay, I actually don't know. I'm gonna look up what this does, just because I don't know. And when you don't know something, you should find out what it is. Maybe I should ChatGPT it, but we'll try Google this time. I am definitely not about this is Ask Leo. Hell nah. All right. Oh, I should set the timer too. I know it's like not really accurate because I'm like looking up other stuff, but it should be fine. Should we do song of the day? We'll do a song of the day. Before I start this, why am I doing this? Oh, Sina Claro. You see that? You see that? This is the song of the day. Back end band. I'm just kidding. I was actually, I wonder if anyone else has this experience, but to me, it's so funny how I've consumed like all of this like developer content all like for the past, I'd say like 2 months by now, 2 months, 3 months. And I haven't actually like developed anything. So like I'm kind of aware of it, but I don't know like what are like good takes or bad takes, like I can watch like the Primogen and like, like he'll have his opinions on Vim versus VS Code, and he seems to be pretty fair, but I wouldn't know. Like he could like, I don't know if like people using Vim is the norm. I don't know if like if I actually get a job, like if I were to like learn and use Vim, like I'd be the only one doing that. Like, is he like extra and that's his thing, or I don't know. So I think it's gonna be really funny, like when I hopefully get a job soon and then start coding for a couple years and think back to all this content I consumed and see if like I actually agree with the opinions that all the takes people have. Um, yeah. So today's song of the day is gonna be this song, Superstar by, yeah, I probably can't play it. I don't know how that works. It's not like anyone's watching this. Um, oh, might have to sneeze. False alarm, but it's coming. Um, yeah, listen to Superstar by TJ.BLK. Fire. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna look up what self is before and if I don't understand, I'm gonna just chat GPT this. Okay, self represents the instance of the class. By using the self, we can access the attributes and methods of the class in Python. The instance of the class. Okay, so what's the class here? Solution. So what does solution have access to? I wonder if like this existed in the other problem and I just like didn't even notice it. Uh, hmm, baby. That's it's catchy. Oh, yeah, it is. Actually, like what is this even? Is this like an implied type? Because I know Python's not supposed to have types, but By using the self, we can access the attributes and methods of the class in Python. It binds the attributes with the given arguments. The reason you need to use self is because Python does not use the at syntax to refer to instance attributes. Python decided to do methods in a way that makes the instance to which the method belongs be passed automatically but not received automatically. The instance to which the method belongs be passed. Okay. The first parameter of methods is the instance the method is called on. Yeah, that made no sense. When working with classes, the term self refers to the instance of the class that is currently being used. Okay, but what happens if you don't have it? Call a method of object created from class. The object is automatically passed. Oh, I get it. Okay, I think I get it. So I think what it's saying is that basically when you have a function like in a class in Python, you need to pass in self as the first parameter because it basically implies that you are acting on an object of that class, and without it, it doesn't know that you're acting on an object of the class. It's really bad. That's what that's just my current understanding. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Explain Python self parameter. Should we add like I'm 5 years old? Like I'm 7 years old. Toy. This is insane. Okay. Okay, sure. Let's imagine you have a toy box that can hold different toys. Imagine that each toy box has a special label on it that tells you which toy box. Okay. That's the first sentence doesn't make sense. In Python, when you create a class, each toy box made from that blueprint needs to know that it is its own unique. Wow, I'm like not following. Maybe I'm just not locked in. Made from the blueprint needs to know that it is its own unique toy box. This is where the self parameter comes in. Sure, a class is like a blueprint for creating objects. An object is an instance of a class. The class is like, okay, sure. Right? Okay. Okay, I follow this. Methods are functions that belong to a class. Yes. It's the way for each object to keep track of its own toys. When you call a method on an object, the self parameter lets the method know which specific object it is working with. Oh, it just says the object that this function um the object that this function modifies or accesses or changes in any way is the uh is an instance of the class. Uh, okay, screw this. Okay, so what would happen if self wasn't included and we tried to change an instance of the class? God, ChatGPT is so stupid. Oh, is it not? Am I stupid? But it okay. Okay, screw it. We're done. It's not helping. Okay. Oh wow, that got existential really quick. Maybe another day. Yeah, Reddit, let me know. This is an insane what's the word? Tangent. How long has this live been going on? 13 minutes, yeah. So this is crazy. That's what learning looks like though. Oh, okay. It took so long to set up. My God, get a boom arm, bro. Don't I have a mic stand? I'm kind of dumb because I failed physics in college. Actually, no, I didn't. I got a B plus in the first physics, but in the second physics, I failed it, and I never took it again because then I switched majors from computer engineering. But basically, like if you put the mic, so there's 3 legs, and then if you put the mic in between 2 of the legs, it tips over. But then if you put it on the same path as one of the legs, then it doesn't. Physics. It took me so long to figure that out. But I'm glad I did now. I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay. In most of my conversations with fellow Rubyists on language wars, damn, this old. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Oh, there's the cough. Mute button going crazy. Okay. So I just have to read this. It's hard to read this out loud. Damn. Okay, classes were a relatively late addition. I think Guido is the people that made Python. Implemented modules first with their top level functions. So guess what? When he needed to implement classes, instead of doing it from scratch, he simply made a class a special type of module. Oh, okay. So when you write a class, it is actually being executed line by line, just like a module. This class acts as a namespace to the methods. That word don't really make sense to me yet. Even though I do know what namespace means from like C++. It the class so basically the class acts as like another name for the methods within the class, like a module does to its functions. Oh, so I think it's saying the class acts as like an umbrella, which makes sense what a class is. Umbrella name to access all the functions within it. This requires very little change, except of course the need for an explicit self. A regular top level function is the same as a method within a class, just one that gets an additional param of the object it was called on. Dude, one day this coding stuff is going to make more sense, but that day is not today. Okay. The need for an explicit self. Why? What is a top level function? Top level functions are functions that are defined in a file outside of any class, object, or interface. Sure. Okay. So outside of the class, I can understand that. So it's saying that functions outside of a class and inside of the class are the same. The only difference is that one gets an additional parameter of the object it was called on. Oh. Okay. Wait. Okay, I think it just clicked. Okay, hold up. So a regular function, okay, a function that is not inside of a class, is the same as a function that is inside of a class. Sure. The only difference is in Python that the function inside of the class gets an additional parameter self so that the function knows what kind of objects it can work on. Oh, okay, I think I get it now. So I think all it means is if I had like can I even change this? If I had a function here, whatever, that this doesn't need self because it's not a part of any group of functions or any class. Any group of functions are objects with attributes. But here I need self because is anagram should only be, this is really a bad example, I guess, but is anagram should only be called in reference to the solution. It's not meant to be called outside of the context of the solution class. So that's why we need to pass in the self. So it knows that it's part of the solution class. I guess you could argue that it would make more sense to like, I guess to me it still doesn't really make sense because you would think that if I was tabbed into this class that it would just automatically know that all the functions in it belong to the solution class. But I guess that's just how Python works. I know the post said something about it. Okay. In 20 minutes, I now have a slightly better understanding of self. And Just okay. Honestly, while we're here, I'm tired of like not understanding things. So, uh, to give me ChatGPT, and basically, I think this is just like because I know Python doesn't have types, so I think this is like a way to add types to Python. And I think this is a way to declare the return value that the return type that the function should have. But I just want to make sure that that is what is going on. Okay. This function parameter list. What is the str for and the bool for? Dude, I need a goddamn tendonitis or carpal tunnel. My bad. Oof, it's a lot of words. Function are expected to be strings. It's okay. These are called type hints. Oh, it doesn't enforce the type at runtime, but can be used by static type checkers and IDEs to catch potential bugs. I guess, but then why? But doesn't like that defeat the whole point of Python? I guess that's a little confusing to me why you would have type hints in a language that's not supposed to have types, because then why wouldn't you just use a language that has types unless you like all the other stuff about Python? Maybe in a year this will make more sense to me. Okay, but I get I can read it now, right? It's saying this function is anagram, is a function that belongs to the solution class, and it's suggested sounds weird, but suggested that the parameters being passed in should be strings, and that the return. Oh, is this also hold up? Our Python type. I don't trust ChatGPT, bro. Unfortunately, enforced at runtime. So Python ignores the type hints. That's funny. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's actually. I think the arrow is also a type hint for the return type. Man, I'm feeling this sickness right now. Oh, no, we already did this one. The hard one. Okay. Again, anagram groups given an array of strings. Okay, and then so in this case, it's a so I'm gonna just say, even though it's a type hint, I'm gonna just say we're being passed in. Okay, I'm getting like really pedantic now. Given a list of strings, output a list of strings, which is what this is. Oh shit. Yeah, I did not hit that mute button in time. Oh no. My 0 viewers are in shambles. Okay. Anagram is a string that contains the exact same characters as the string, but the order of the characters can be different. Sure. So, okay, immediately here's what I'm thinking. Okay. I am thinking that an anagram can only exist. Okay, conditions for anagram. So we're gonna say anagram can only exist if one word is same length, right? Because it has to contain the exact same characters, which implies the same number of characters. And into the definition of an anagram. And I think also this also implies it needs to contain the exact same number of each character as well. Yeah. Exact same characters, same number of each char as well. Okay. So immediately my brain is saying store something in a hash table. Or do I need no, not hash table. Either I need a map, so key values, or I just need the keys. I'm trying to think. Okay. So I think okay, let me just write this down because this is coming to my mind. Idea. For each, we'll call it a string. For each string, create, this sounds very memory inefficient, but it's, we'll just go with it for now. For each string, create a dictionary with key being the character and then the value being number of times character our number of, this makes more sense. Did I spell occurrences wrong? Whatever. Occurrences in string. Okay. So, and I think the way this would work would be, so if I had act, I'm gonna just use K. K, all my keys would be A. All right, let me just do it how it would look in Python. It would be like this. A, comma, 1. How do I, a list of keys. Oh, yeah, let's just do this. Okay. C, comma, 1, and then T, comma, 1. Okay, and then I think the way this would work is that when we hit cat, right? So the keys would be in a different order. C, comma, 1. Oh, actually, they wouldn't be in a different order because hash maps or dictionaries, they don't, there is no ordering to them. So I guess just for like the sake of understanding the problem, we can put it in an order, but in reality, I think in the back end, there is no order. And let me make sure I'm not lying about that. I think that, I mean, I'm pretty sure because it's like the whole point of a hash map. Um, if there wasn't ordering, then you wouldn't have O1 lookup time. But anyways, okay. Python dictionaries have ordering. What? Okay, maybe this might just be a weird Python thing. No, wow, what? No, real, what? The pseudo random order based on the calculation of the hash function. Yeah. Wow, dude, this Python, how things work under the hood thing is kind of insane. What? So it requires less memory, it's faster iteration, and there's an order now? It's safer to use order dict for now. Okay. I'm not even going to try to wrap my head around how Python orders dictionaries right now. But I guess they're ordered now. But we're just going to pretend like in most implementations using hash maps that they're not. Anyways, okay. Learn, always learning, always learning. But regardless, the order doesn't matter in this case. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you can just like set dictionaries equal to each other. Yeah, how to check for dictionary equality with another, like I'm pretty sure you can just do equals equals with the name of both dictionaries. It's another dictionary, but we will confirm. Okay, and the key value pairs have to be the exact same. All right. Cool. So I guess sounds like a lot of comparisons I'm going to start doing. There's something to this, but like I don't want to compare each dictionary to each other because then that's just n squared. I can compare all the dictionaries that have the same length. Like I can compare all the strings that have the same length, and I guess that would reduce the number of comparisons. But if they all have the same length, that would be n squared again. So I don't know how I would avoid that. In the worst case, yeah, if they were all the same length, then we'd still be comparing every single string with every single string's dictionary. So not only does it take a long time, it also takes up a lot of memory. I might just have to go with that. Oh, I never started my timer. Damn it. Okay, we'll start it now. Okay. So I might just have to implement that first and then think about how to improve it after. Okay, I'm gonna think about it for like 3-4 more minutes. See if I can think of off the dome a better way to do this. But I know we have to compare the dictionaries. I don't see how else we would solve this problem. Oh, is sorting. What if we sort? What would a sort do? Wait. If we sorted each string, oh, okay. I mean, that's interesting. I know if we sorted each string, then all the anagrams would look exactly the same. So I could sort each string in the list and then um just see just return all the strings that are the same. But how do I know that? Damn it. How do I know that they're the same? Okay, here's another idea. Um idea. Sort each string. Okay. And okay, and I don't want to spell simultaneously. So at the same time, I could spell concurrently. At the same time, at the same time, add into a hash map. Only if only if the string is not in the hash map yet. Does that take 2 passes though? Oh, wait. A lot of ideas, but no code. No code right now. But 26 minutes, even though I took an extra like 15 minutes. Let's just assume my interviewer gave me an hour. Only if the string is not. Oh, damn, my leg hurts. Some more lore. My left leg's always hurting. If you know, you know. Should I not say Is that more educated? Oh, I see. Oh. Do you think they're gonna get pissed if I keep on saying like an I'm not locked in. Crashing out. Okay. I'm close to something. Not sure what that something is yet. Only if this is a great Steve Lacy song. Why am I adding this only if? See, I think this is my issue. A lot of the times, like, I know how I would solve it. I guess like the crude method, but for some reason I want to skip straight to the fastest method and I want to come up with it when maybe it would be easier to come up with the faster method if I could come up with the crude like n squared method first. Or this would be like to take an n log n sort, or is sort log n? I have to look that up. I think it's log. Damn, I don't know. It's n log n. Why? Why is it n log n? I guess we'll worry about that later. For now, I can just memorize that the quick sort, the fast sort methods are n log n. Okay. I'm just going to start writing some code. Or no, okay. So if I sort each element and then, oh, and how do I put it in this list of lists? Oh, and the list has to have the original. Wow. This is kind of messed up. Okay. I know I'm going to have to iterate through the original list, so we can just do that. For each string in strings. Honestly, you might need to enumerate it too, so we're just going to add an enumerate to that. Enumerate. Maybe I don't want to sort. What's my original idea? Damn, I can only think of a way to do it with a double for loop, unfortunately. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Or, okay. So let's say I added act to my dictionary. But the only way I could do that is, well, I think I have to have a double for loop, because how else am I supposed to iterate through each character in the string? See, like I get too caught up in, I think my solution needs a double for loop, and then I think it's like the worst thing in the world when a solution's a solution. That's definitely something I need to work on. Okay. Then we're going to say for each char in string. Yeah. So for each string in the list and for each character. And I think I'm going to make, okay. So what I was saying is that for each character in the string, I want to build a dictionary. Oh, but what would be the lifespan of that dictionary? Maybe I should make the dictionaries outside of this for loop. Okay. Call the string dict. Boom. Oh, my bad. Boom. Wait, is that? Oh, sorry. Brain fog. Okay. I'm gonna add each character into this string. So I'm gonna do that by just doing this. I'm gonna say string dict, and then the key is gonna be the char I'm at, and then, oh, how do I make it so the value increases each time? Oh, that's actually really annoying. So I wonder if, yeah, because if I see like two A's, for example, I want the number to be 2, but how will I update that number? Maybe I need like an if condition. Like, is there like a plus equals for inserting into dictionaries? Oh, Oh, okay. Yeah. The value can just be the original value. I'm kind of dumb for not remembering that. These bracelets are angering me. Oh, mic bump. So when I put chat, there is no chat yet. One day. Okay. Char. Yeah. So this is basically plus 1. But on the first insertion, it's not going to work. So I might have to do a right, because if it tries to index string dict char and that char isn't in the dictionary yet, then this is going to like I don't want to say I'm used to like C++. I don't want to say like null pointer, but basically like you won't be able to access it. So I think we're gonna have to say if char is not in. Can I just do this? I'm gonna just use ChatGPT. How to look for a key in a dictionary. I'm pretty sure I can just do what I typed, but we're gonna confirm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're chilling. Okay. So if the char is not in the dictionary yet, then all we're gonna do is add it. Boom. Boom. With the value of 1. Okay. Now this is fine because that case where I said if it's like the first time it's inserting the character, it won't cause an issue. Because, and this needs to be else. Yeah, this needs to be an else. So basically, if it's the first time, then we add it with the value of 1. If it's not, then we use the previous value, which is the amount of times that character is in the string, and then we add another one to that. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So then that should in theory create this first idea. This should create my dictionary for. Oh, what is this making actually? This is creating just one dictionary. Do I want to make a dictionary for each string? I think I kind of do. So do I want all the strings? Or how would this even? Yeah, okay, yeah, it definitely needs to be for each string. At least in the way I have it implemented right now, because there's no way, like I would just be adding every single character and the amount of occurrences for the entire list of strings. So I want it to be individualized. Okay. So now this is making a dictionary for each string. So I think that should finish the logic on a character basis. Now I need to think about the logic. 15 minutes. Okay. I need to think about the logic I would need for a string by string basis. And like is it would this kind of be like two somewhere? I kind of just check the previous. Oh, but then I have to check every single previous one. Wait, okay. So if we think about, I really don't want to pull it up, but I think it's fine because we're learning. So, oh, nope, not this damn site. Okay. I really need to change it's bothering me, the bookmark to this page. Actually, I'm not gonna do it right now. So in the, let me see my submission. That's not true. I had, wait, what? Oh, this is Anagram. Okay. It's Anagram groups. I'm not, maybe, okay, I should have looked at that. But okay, because it's, okay. Whatever. I didn't look at it. Don't worry. So I guess what I was trying to say here is that in twosome, we have this condition if we want to put it in our hash map. That is also the return condition. And then if it doesn't return immediately, then it adds it into the dictionary. So I think I'm going to need another dictionary. And I think this dictionary is going to be, what's a good name for this? I don't want to say string of strings ticked, but that's just, it's a bad name, but it's just what makes the most sense to me right now. And if not, I'm going to get confused later on. Yeah, also, I don't know if this is called camel case. I think this is like not popular, but it's just what I'm used to. This is the string of strings ticked. Honestly, there's no point. Oh, this is, okay, whatever. I'm not going to get caught up right now in the names. So, and I think what we want to do is do like some sort of check here. If something, right, then we want to somehow return something. And if this doesn't return, then we do something. But I think this something is like add into string. This is why this long name is not helping. Whatever. String of string ticked. Okay. I think it's gonna work something like this. So, okay. So for example, we have now officially, like, for the first string, we have created its dictionary. Now we should just look to see, because this is going to be a dictionary of dictionaries. Maybe I should call it that. Oh, and do I need to instantiate this a different way? Oh no, I think it'll just know. Oh, I don't do web dev yet. One day. Okay. I could look it up. No, okay, I'm not. Sorry. I think if I just add, because Python just knows, Python's just like that. If I add a dictionary into the dictionary, it's automatically going to become a dictionary of dictionaries. That makes sense to me. Okay. So if the dictionary I just created, honestly, I should call this like cur. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I'm getting faster at this. Sorry. Okay, watch this. One day I'm gonna get faster at it. But so you like do this, you do this, and then you do this. I'm like saying this as if I'm the only one that knows how to do this. It's probably common. And you press enter. I don't know the motions yet. So this is just a temporary fix to the problem. Definitely going to need a stretch soon. How much time do I have left? 9 minutes. Honestly, I'm happy with the amount of progress I made. I mean, this is like my second day, not my second time ever doing LeCode, but it's my second day in this challenge doing LeCode. And the only other LeCode I've done is like 2 problems a long time ago. Anyways, wow, maybe all that education amounted to something. Okay. KG, insert Kevin Garnett wins the chip. You can do anything. Or Keen Peel skit. You can do anything. If you know, you know. Right, current dictionary. That makes sense. This is such a bad name. String dictionary. Now it makes sense if I called this the string dictionary. No. I don't want to type this. I'm going to have to type this. Dictive dicks. Okay. This is what makes sense to me anyways. So if our current dict is in the dict of dicts, I promise this is like, I'm not trolling. This is literally what makes sense to me. Sorry. So if the dictionary I just made is in the dictionary that contains all the other dictionaries, then no, I don't want to return. I want to add it. I want to add it because oh shit, this. Oof. Okay. Wow, my mind is melting. I wonder, like, I don't even know how many data structures are common to use for like medium problems. Like, because now I'm thinking I need, on top of 2 dictionaries, I'm thinking I also need a list of lists to return into whatever. We're just going to add it. So, output list. Okay. I think this is going to make more sense for me right now. If it's not in, so if our current dictionary is not in the dictionary of dictionaries, then what I want to do is I want to add it into that overarching. The overarching dictionary. So what I'm going to do that is, this is crazy convoluted. The value is current. I should have specified the key values. It's okay. Actually, it's not. Do that right now. Key. Strings dict value. Wait, but I don't need a value. Oh, this can just be a set. Yeah, this can just be a set. Like, what purpose would a value have here? Okay, I'm gonna look up how to make a set. Or I wonder if I don't put a value, if it'll just make it a set. I wonder which one is better. I'm gonna just create the set because I think it's more explicit that that's how I'm thinking of it. Nope. Yeah. So is that the right notation? Chat. Yeah. Set. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Cool. I don't even need a value. Right. Oh, how do I add into a set though? It's just like a method. Okay. Okay. Then I add it. And then here's where the magic comes in. Else. So if the current dictionary is, and I wonder if this is like, oh, this is a wild statement because this is like, I wonder if this is doing equality for like, this is a crazy search. I think it's like I want it to check if in like the dictionary are in the set. Oh yeah, it's a set. It should just be O1 lookup. Okay, is this dictionary in the set? And then will it like automatically see if all the keys and values? Okay. I have a set of dictionaries. And this is basically checking to see if the current dictionary exists in that set of dictionaries. Hopefully this works as intended. Good chance it won't. Oh, mic bump. Oh, villager. Oh, just replace my ums with villager. Villager. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just keep 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh. I really don't know if umming matters. I'm just going to assume it does. So I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna do my best, even though I think it's stupid. Anywho. You gotta be comfortable with the silence. Okay. Right now I'm thinking about what my condition needs to be if I can't find the current dictionary in my set of dictionaries. And now that this is called, I think, a better name. Chat, we got it. The better name is just dicts. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? How do you do? Fine, how are you? If I start singing like in the middle of interview, I wonder if they're gonna immediately fire me or unhire me, not hire me, remain unhired, end the interview, charge me for their time in the form of Solana. Okay. I think, see, if I wasn't talking out loud, I know I would have typed something in here by now, but that's why I need to practice speaking with my ideas out loud because it is, to me, significantly more challenging. It takes more brain power and stuff. So, whatever. Glad I'm getting better at it. Okay, if it's not, then I think the idea is, I'm gonna just write down what I'm thinking. Add something into output. I wonder how loud that was for you guys. I'm concerned. Okay, we're just gonna. Do 15 minutes again. Okay. And this is the list of lists. So, oh wait. Shit. There might be an issue here. How do I know to add the entire string? Hmm. Okay, I might have to like before this or something. Um, add each art. No, yeah, inside of this, like, um, have another. Oh, maybe this does need to be a hash map because then I can store the index where um okay, if this is a dictionary of dictionaries, then each dictionary represents a word or a string. Now, if I want to return something that looks like this, then I might have to actually have a and also this okay, I'm actually have to have a like dictionary with keys and values because how else am I gonna index into the original list and return these like actual strings? So I'm reverting back to this, and now this is a little confusing. But no, no, no. Okay. Um, key dict for each word value. Um, index of that word in strings. Okay. Oh, see, and before I don't even know if this. Yeah, I don't even know if that would have worked if. Hmm. Because now the dictionaries are not the same. So what do I really want to check here? I think I'm. Oof, it's tough. This is tough. I think I should be checking if the key is in uh, the set of dictionaries. That makes sense. Yeah, I think so. Because as long as the key exists, what is the key? The key for Kurdic dictionary is. Oh man. Oh man. I might have to call it quits. Get help for this one. I'm close though. I'm close to something. Ooh. Feeling this tiredness right now too. Um, BRB going to get another drink stretch and uh, throw some stuff away and get more paper towels. Okay. Wish there was a way to like turn off the camera, but there's like not. Yeah, YouTube gotta work on the ish, bro. Okay. Guys, you? Oh. No. Oh, no. Okay. We're good now. Hopefully that didn't cause too much of a ruckus. Do you see this? What the hell happened to this? I know this is like the worst camera ever. What the hell happened to this Sprite can? Coke can. Wow, this is like going to be the 300th milli vanilli of caffeine for today. I think I might be done for. It's not a good thing. Arr. Sing a pencil. Oh, here we go. No. Okay. That did not work. Okay, hopefully that's a big enough hole. I can't even drink this, bruh. I have to like... Okay. Doop. Oof. Gonna be my whole damn world. I can make you go crazy. I want you so bad, baby. Don't you play me when you start to... Okay. Wow. Well, so what issue was I having? Oh yeah. Wait, this is still fine. Yeah, if the entire dictionary does not exist in the dictionary of dictionaries. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Otherwise, if it does, then I do want to add it to the output list. So I'm gonna go output list. How do I add to a list? I'm gonna ChatGPT this. Oh, I just can do append, right? Right, just to confirm. Okay. Dot append. What am I going to append? Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I want to append. I'm going to go into dicts, and then I want to index into something. And I want to oh, how's this gonna give me the list of lists? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Yeah, how do I get that list of lists functionality? Man, bro, honestly, how long have I been working on this? Cool, 45 minutes. This is about as far as where my idea is going to take me. Because at this point, I don't know how to get the list of lists. I don't, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna think about it for a couple more minutes. Let's say 3 more minutes. Right, because I mean, I want to do something like this where I'm going into strings, and then there's something here, and then this is gonna be like the actual string itself. I don't know how to do it for every single dictionary that matches, you know? Like this will give me one. Like, okay, first this would this is insane. Like this itself would have to be a list. We're 3 brackets in. It's not looking too good. So that itself would have to be a list. Then I'd want to index into my strings, and I'd want to get, okay, let me think about like for one case. So let's say we put act, okay, and then now our current dict is cat. So is cat not in curdict? No, it is, because it should be the same as act. Well, if that's the case, then how do I know which list to append it to? Oh my God. Right? Because, okay, like for example, I know how I would get the current dictionary into that sublist. And I may return the output in any order, which is nice, but like how the hell am I supposed to get all the other ones that match it? Oh, am I gonna have to? Hmm. Am I gonna have to like index into this list of lists and then somehow find the right one for the current dictionary that I'm in? That looks tough, bro. That looks tough. Sheesh. Yeah, it's tough. Well, I guess I just got mediumed. Just got LeCode mediumed. Yeah, I think where I would have gone after this would have been like, yeah, because I would have had a would have needed to have no, I would have needed to have some other like data structure that would keep track of like each. So for one list in this list of lists, I would need to know what index it's at in my list of lists. So then, for example, at cat, and then let's say if I had another one like CTA, for example, right? It would need to know, okay, what list am I appending it to, right? And there's no way to know that unless I oh there's no way to know that unless I know which, I keep track of the index of each list. Oh my God. Yeah. So that being said, that seems very complex. If that's the complexity that mediums take, then so be it. But I just have a gut feeling that this is not right. Hey, that's just me. Maybe if I, because okay, for example, like I had done. I mean, I did twosome yesterday, but these two I did a while back. I'm sure like this valid anagram is just the single case of group anagrams, and maybe I should have done this first as a refresher. Now I know. I think we're gonna have to look at the solution now. So yeah, this is where I left off. I'm just gonna submit it so I know I saved it, even though this isn't gonna run at all. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, this search is not even working. Flawed from the start. Okay, let's look at the solution. Oof. Amazon. Ew.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and let's write
Okay, maybe we should. Oh, this is why this is useful now.
some more neat code today. So today let's look at a good question to practice the fundamentals, group anagrams. So we're given just a list of strings and we want to group all anagrams together. So for example, we have tan and we have nat and they are anagrams together. So in the output, we're going to group them together into one sublist. And how do we know these two are anagrams of each other? The first one is tan. The second one is nat. And you see if we swap the N and the T, then we get tan, right? And that's the same as this. So by rearranging the characters, we can
Maybe sorting was the original move. Okay.
get equivalent strings, so these two are equal. So another way of looking at it is two strings are anagrams of each other if we take each of them and sort them, right? So if we sort both of these, we're gonna get ant, right? For both of them, because that's the sorted version. So if they're anagrams of each other, when they are sorted, they should be equal, right? So one way to group anagrams together would be to take each one of these strings in the input and then sort them. But the time complexity of that is going to be n log n, where let's just say n is the average length of each of the input strings. So that's how much it takes to sort each of the strings. And we have to do that m times, where let's say m is the length of how many, like basically how many input strings were given in the first place. So
and then we still have to like check, right? So do you add another n there?
you can see that this is going to be the overall time complexity. So my question is, can we do better than this? And actually, the simple solution in this case happens to be more efficient.
Okay. See, why do I think that I need to add another m here? So if you sort the entire list, then oh my god. Right, you don't need there's no condition for adding it to the output list. Every single string gets into the output list. It's just a matter of whether there's multiple sublists or whether there's multiple strings in one sublist. So if I were to sort all of those and then add them one at a time, should I try to implement? Honestly, I can't be perfect. I'm a little too brain powered out to try to implement this crude solution. So we're just gonna have to keep watching.
And let me show you that solution right now. So one also condition that we're given is that each character is going to be from lowercase a to lowercase z. So at most we have 26 unique characters, right? So let's just have an array called count. So for each one of these,
Whoa.
each character is going to be from lowercase a to lowercase z. So at most we have 26 unique characters, right?
Sure.
So let's just have an array called count. So for each one of these strings, we want to count the characters from a to z, right? How many does it have of each? So we know it has one e, one a.
Wow. And this is kind of that dictionary thing I was doing, right?
and it has 1 T. And for this one, we would see that the exact same thing is true. It has 1 E, 1 A, and 1 T. So if we use a data structure called a hash map in this case, and in
Brother.
this case, our key is going to be this over here. So this is what we can use to identify anagrams. And then our value is going to be the list of anagrams. So in this
Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not think of that. I don't know how I was going to think of that. So, okay, he's saying that the key is, oh, 1E, 1A. But then how would I? Oh, you would just have multiple like 1As in there. Oh, yeah. So if the word had 2 E's, then I would have 1E, comma 1A, comma 1T, comma another 1E. And that entire list, it's okay, it's a list where each element is, wait, but then how does the count work? Hmm. Yeah, like my issue here is, so in this example, like I don't know if I would add, maybe I need to learn how to start drawing on the screen, bro, because that sounds useful thing to start doing. Okay, so that just took a screenshot and it didn't put it in the clipboard like I wanted it to. Snipping mode. Is this better? No, it's not. I need to install something that'll let me just start drawing like on the screen. Anyways. Wow, yeah, I'm definitely feeling the tiredness now. And yeah, like the people that code or do this like stream for 1 plus 2 plus hours a day it's pretty impressive. The amount of like brain power I'm using and I think it's impressive. Hopefully my tolerance for my ability to do this for longer amounts of time increases and as I continue to live stream every day, but for now definitely need to get better. Okay, I'm being lost in the details. Sure, I don't know how the count works right now, but I know the idea is that the key is a list of elements where each element is the count of the letter in the string followed by the letter that that count is representing. And then the value, what do you say the value was going to be?
grams, and then our value is going to be the list of anagrams. So in this case, how many strings or which strings have this pattern of count 1E, 1A, and 1T? Well, we see there's 1 eat, there's 1 T, and there's one last one 8. So those are going to be the values. We'll have a list of them, eat, T, and then 8, right? So we'll have 3 strings. And as you can see in the,
So I'm assuming we'd be iteratively accessing each hash map and then adding to its value. Okay, so maybe this is a good lesson. Like overall, I think it's important to note that you don't have to create the entire hash map, or you don't have to like determine exactly what the key value combination, or at least what the value is going to be. Like the moment I make a key value pair, I guess previously I was more under this mentality where like that's it, and like it'd be weird to change the value after I use it. But in this case, it seems like even though we make a key value pair first, as we iterate through the list, we're going to be changing what that value is. And in this case, we're going to be changing it by adding more elements to the value, which is a list. So I think it's important to, I guess, have a more creative or open mind as to, um, how dynamically we can use the data structures. Uh, yeah, and I think really understand all the different ways I can use them. Weird tangent. Hopefully that made sense.
The output, it's a little messy, but that's what we have here, right? So these three are grouped together. So we're going to use a hash map to group them together. Since we're using a hash map and all we're doing is counting the characters of each, and we know that we have a limit of 26 lowercase characters, the overall time complexity is going to be big O of M, where M is the total number of input strings that we're given, times N, where N is the average length of a string, because we have to count how many of each character it has. So we're gonna have to go through every single character.
Oh, okay, so you iterate through the entire string, and then at the end of it, you create this list. I wonder if we'd make like a temporary data structure
in a string. Sure. And since we are using count, right, or this array in our hash map, we're using it as a key in our hash map, we kind of also have to multiply this by 26 because that's what's going to be the length of our count array. But you know that this reduces anyway, so the actual time complexity is our hash map. We're using it as a key in our hash map in a string. And since we are using count, right, or this array in our hash map, we're using it as a key in our hash map, we kind of also have to multiply this by 26 because that's what's going to be the length of our count array. But you know that this reduces anyway, so the actual time complexity is big O M times N. So now let's code it up. As you can see, though, this is basically one of those problems that can be solved with a hash map very efficiently. So let's create our hash map. We'll call it result. And so remember what we're doing is we're
pretty tired again. So actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to understand the solution as best as I can right now. And then tomorrow, off memory, I'm going to try to solve the solution again on my own, and then we'll move on to another problem. And I think I'll actually go back to a previous problem I did to make sure I know how to do those.
We're mapping the character count of each string, and we're mapping that to the list of anagrams. So to do that, we of course have to go through every string that we're given in the input, and we want to count how many of each character it has. So we'll have initially a array. So we're going to have 0 in it. We're going to have 26 zeros, right? Because one for each character. So from lowercase a all the way to lowercase z. And now we want to go through every single...
See, I understand this count, but now I understand. Honestly, this is actually pretty relevant to encoding things from what I remember I had to do the common like Huffman encoding. I had to do one of the programming assignment. I just did it recently for my last programming class I took. in my college. And so you know how I was confused earlier. Let me go back. We're at 5:21. So I was confused as to how, like, we know that this refers to E, or that this refers to A, or that this refers to T. But, or yeah, but we're making like a list of 26 possible elements, and yeah, so it's filled with 26 zeros. And for example, the first zero, or the 0th zero, however you want to look at it, represents the A. And if there's 3 A's, then that will have a 3. And the last zero will represent the amount of Z's. So, I mean, I know that's literally what he just said, but I didn't understand that until right now, that I guess the position of each number allows us to like automatically keep track of which letter we are working with. All right, let me think of a better way to rephrase that. Yeah. So even though we're inserting various numbers into this array, the index at which each of those numbers is located has an implied meaning, and that implied meaning is the character we are currently the character that value is associated with. So it's kind of like a hash map, but like for free, if that makes sense. Can I thumbs up my own stream? No. Oh, lighting is going through the roof, guys. Oh my god, this camera is dog. I bet if I turn on that fan, it's just gonna look worse. So whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to dig deep. With this knowledge, I think I should be able to solve it. I mean, he just gave us a solution, but without continuing further in the video, I really, really don't want to. But I mean, this is just a fraction of the amount of dedication it's going to take to get a job. So, I'm not going to feel great every day, and I don't feel great today. But even so, I need to do something consistent in my life. And like I am like working on stuff, so that's cool. But I need to do this. I just need to do this. I'm going to take a break by like stretching and stuff, because my back's killing me. And then I'm gonna go at it. Yeah, I wish there was a way to like pause the stream, bro, but there's not. Like, what are these little? There's like little. Okay. Yeah. One Wow. I am tired. But important observation I just made. So hash maps are I think I'm starting to understand are very, very versatile. And like basically in my original code, right? Obviously like it didn't work, but conceptually what I wanted to do, like I wanted to make a hash map of hash maps, but his way of doing this is already taken care of by just using an array. So in this case, this is really cool. Like the array is like a free hash map, like I explained earlier. And then I'm using basically that free hash map as my key. And then uh yeah, it's like I already have like it's like I have a hash map of hash maps, but without actually doing it, with just using the like to represent all the information I need to know about each string in just a single array when I thought I needed key value pairs is kind of crazy. Like the amount of space that takes up, and like on top of that, like the like I already not only do I have the key value information. Okay, for example, like this is being represented in one array, right, in count. But not only do I have the key value information that I wanted to put in my dictionary, it's already ordered by the nature of how I am like thinking of this array. It's already ordered. It's ordered in alphabetical order. So that's kind of crazy. Like the amount of memory saving that using an array is like giving us here is kind of crazy. Okay. So this is already submitted, right? Wrong answer. Cool. So I can now know that that is saved. Since that's already submitted. Oh, why is my scroll wheel not working? Should I refresh? I'm gonna refresh. Oh, because there's nothing to scroll. So screw all these words so far. Here's our solution. Solution. Okay, so first thing we need to do is create our count array. And like he made in the video, it's going to be full at first with 26 zeros. So this is like also like if you already know, if you are already aware of exactly the size of the data structure you need, then I think that's also incredibly efficient because, I mean, the thing about like adding to a list, the reason why it's O of n is because you need to, depending on like either you're making the list huge at first, right, which is memory inefficient, because then what's the point of a list? At that point, you should just use like a map. Or I think what usually happens in the like Python implementations of lists and stuff is the list is dynamically resized. So, and obviously, dynamic resizing is like pretty expensive because I feel like that takes a lot of operations and yeah. But anyways, all that to say that if I can just statically declare what I want the size of my list to be in the beginning, then I avoid all of that, which is kind of insane. And now I don't have to worry about ever adding to this list. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like lists have. Okay, this is kind of crazy, right? So we know lists have O of n lookup to search through a list. Or if you use a like a binary search, right? It's like log n or n log n, right? Yeah, let me look it up. Yeah. So it's login. But if we're treating, if we already know, if to, okay, to search for a specific item of a list when you know uh, the index at which that item is located, that's O of one, right? Because I'm just, I already know exactly where in the list my value is. So I just specify that index and then I get the value from the list. So that's fast. And at that point, your lookup, so to say, is O of one. And then the amount of space you need is statically smaller, like insignificant, which in this case is 26. So yeah, that's just, I guess the arrays are kind of crazy. Like in this case, it's both fast, the fastest and most memory efficient solution for this, at least part of the problem. Man, my back hurts. Whew. Okay. Where was I? Right. So what is this going to be? I'm going to comment so I understand it. Okay. Each so in this case, yeah, it's like I said, it's like a key value mapping, right? So the index corresponds to letter in the alphabet. And we're only doing lower cases, so A to Z. Then the value val at index is equal to the, right, the number of occurrences of a letter of the letter specified by, sorry, oh, no way, it's fine. Index. And then this is just so it's more clear to me. If count equals like 0, 1, 0, dot, 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 just like infinite zeros, or not infinite zeros, zeros to the end, then it implies that there is one B in the current string. Yeah. See, this kind of stuff is hard to like explain with letters like this, but as soon as you put in the example, like it's very clear what's going on. Damn, this slide is not good. Slightly better is, I mean, I don't have a webcam, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. This is our count array, right? And we want to create a count array for each string, right? So for each string in strings, I want to, and then for each character in that string, I want to, so how do I know? Like, how do I turn a char into a number? Because then I'd basically be doing something like this. Recount at the index, like char to num. I think I'd be able to just do this, right? Plus equals 1. Or to make it more simple, I'm going to try both ways, the plus equals 1. Just see if that works. Oh, I am right on this damn mic. My bad. See if I can. Okay. Right, so then how do I turn this char into a number? Let's just see if there's a way to do that. If there's like some sort of function in Python. Like, I know it's the ASCII, right? Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely ASCII like character conversions. Ord. No. It needs to be 0 though. See, that's. Yeah, I do know lowercase a is 97 in decimal in ASCII. But how the hell does that help me? Because I want a to be 0. So how do I make a equal 0? It's going to have to be some sort of equation. It might be, right? Yeah, if I use ord, let me type this out, right? So like if I use ord char, and then I'm going to subtract. Okay, so the first order is 97. This is kind of jank. Oh, I'm going to have to subtract 97, right? Because that's like the offset. So even though in ASCII, lowercase a is 97, if I want to be able to get the correct index when I'm using 0-based indexing, not 97-based indexing, I'm going to have to, for example, if char was a, ord char would be 97. I subtract the 97 offset, I get 0, which is, in this example, what I want. I want a to be represented by the 0th index. So I should call this char index. And then if I want, I could say, I'm actually kind of happy I figured that out on my own. Is the ASCII offset. Yeah. Nice. So then this is char index, and then so is this. No. Okay. Dude, I need to learn goddamn motions. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that makes so much sense to me, because then it can only go from 97 to whatever 97 plus 26 is, 123. And for example, if it was B, then B would be 98. 98 minus 97 is 1, and that's 1, which is the second one in our array. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Takes. Now, okay, now I'm successfully creating the count index for the count array itself for each string. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's kind of like in my old code. I needed an inner dictionary and an outer dictionary. So then I want a count array for each string, but then I also want to create a dictionary on the outside. Or what are we going to call it? We're going to call it sub lists. And it's going to be equal to an empty dictionary. And the key is going to be Wait, this is starting to confuse me. Because in the video, he said that the value would be the sublist pertaining to a count array, right? Oh. Right, but what if I create the same count array? Oof. Brain's starting to hurt. A count array for a combination of letters. The value is going to be the sublist of all strings that correspond to a specific count array. Dope. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. What are we going on in this stream? 2 hours? Damn. Nice. Proud of myself. Any updates on my phone? Notice how I picked this up twice. Pretty impressive. Absolutely no action. It's dry as hell. Okay. Oh, okay. Honestly, I'm going to just enumerate this. Object for an inability to call it something else, which I would want to call it. Because I think this is going to be useful. But anyways, or maybe not. Who knows? Now we have that count array, right? And then after we create the count array for the string, then I want to add count array to the string, to the sublists dictionary. So I'm going to go sublists. I'm going to index into it, or the key is going to be the count array, right? I just made. And then Oh, the value is a list itself. Oh man, it's gonna be weird, bro. We're gonna have to have like two cases, right? So like one where its value is just an empty list, and then another where I'm accessing that list I made, and then I like append to it, and I append something to it. Okay. Sorry. Losing focus again. Need to lock in. Brain has been working overtime, bro. Oh my god. Right. I need to find a way to add to my sub list now. My actual list that the counter rate corresponds to. So I need to check, right? Does the current string? Yeah. If the current string no, that don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense. I need to check if this this count array I just made, if it already exists, right? Because if it does, then I'm gonna append it to the sublist corresponding to that count array. So okay. For example, right? We need to check. Let's say we already did act, right? And we create the same count array that it would be for cat. So then we go to cat, and when we go to cat, we want to see that's how we check, right? That's how we check. Oh, holy bump. We say if the count, okay, if sublist.count for the current, right? I should call this current count, bro, to be honest, but it's fine. For the current count array we just made, if that is not empty, how do I check for if a key has no value corresponding to it? Let's see. That did not help. Thanks, ChatGPT. Okay. My bad. Actually, first, but this is what we want to do. Yeah. First, we check. Does this key, right? These are the keys. Let me write this as a comment, actually. Does this count array key already exist in our dictionary? Yeah. Call it a hash map, whatever. That's what we want to check, right? Because if it If it's not, then what do we want to do? Well, I'm thugging this out hard right now. Okay. If it's not, then we want to add it to the sublists, right? So add. Then we want to go like this. We go sub lists count. Oh. Can I do this? Like, is that even... Is that even allowed? I mean, what's my other option? Use the index to index into strings? Like, do I need to create an empty list first? I guess we'll find out. So its value is going to be a list, and this list is just going to contain one string. Boom. So this like initializes the dictionary, right? If it's empty. If it's not empty, then that means that count already has a value, at least one value. So we just want to append to that value because that value is a list. So we want to append to the list. So that means we do this. We access the list we want, and then I think we could just do this, right? Dot append. This should work, hopefully. I think the other way to do it would be like what? Access the lists like this, and then hit like a plus. Or you'd still have to do this. I wonder which one works. Should I find out at runtime or should I find out now? We'll find out at runtime. This makes sense, right? We set it equal to the list appending the current string we're at. Yeah. So for example, like we looked at act. Act was not in the sublist, or the count array corresponding to act was not in the sublist at the time, so it gets added. It gets added as the value that corresponds to the count array. Then we go to cat. Cat and act have the same count. They have the same key. And this means that I want to append cat to the sublist that count corresponds to, that count array corresponds to. So in order to do this, I would set the current list to be equal to the current list and appended with the string. And I honestly, I think I can just do this. So I'm gonna go with this for now. Boom. If that doesn't work, whatever. We'll do the other version. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that it? Wait, chat, is this real? Huh. And then we just return at the end, right? Oh, we need to like return each sublist. So do you make it like another for loop? Or should I do it iteratively? No, that doesn't make sense. And I never used enumerate, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, I just F11'd. Low-key fire. Okay. Boop. And then like we're gonna have to like for every key print out its corresponding list and store it in something called just the output, right? Which is going to be a list of lists, but because Python's dumb, we don't know that now. Wish I could type hint that thing. for each key in sublists, right? Dude, this for each got me living great. I think as soon as I try to code like C++ again, I'm gonna not have the best time. Or maybe I'll never code C++ for the rest of my life. I just want a job. Oh, did I tell you my current goal? I want to work for the NBA. I don't know what. I mean, I don't want to do like analytics, even though that would be like the I guess the go-to thing, right? Like you do analytics, so data science stuff. But I want to do software engineering. So, I don't think the NBA uses that much software, or maybe they do. I know they have apps, and they have like the NBA app. They have each team has their own app. There's the website, which has a lot of data and stuff too. Or maybe like if you could make apps like proprietary apps that the organization itself uses. Ooh. Anyways, that's my dream. That's my goal. Because I love basketball. I love the NBA, and I want to be involved somehow. But that's after the first job. Okay. So for each, damn, I've been doing this problem for a minute. Oh, that's how it's gonna be. 30 minutes. Give me 2 hours to do a goddamn LeCoding question. Whatever. Never give up. For each key in the sublists, I'm going to output. I'm going to append. I wonder if this notation is crazy. Like, I wonder if it just knows that that key is each key in the sublist. Hopefully it does. Maybe that doesn't look crazy to you guys, but to me, it just feels insane. Yeah, append up, and this should, yeah. So this is saying. This is saying. Each sublist to the output. And each sublist is, so this is saying for each, does it make sense? Make more sense for each count array, right? Because that's what they are. That's what the keys are. So it would be more specific, and now it makes more sense. And then at the end of all this, I can just return return output. We'll see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna go through the code, make sure you know, like, this looks fine, this should be fine, this looks fine. This should be an integer. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Order should take care of the typecasting for me. This looks fine as well. Yeah. So if this key is not, then we in the dictionary, then we add it to the dictionary. If it is in the dictionary, then we simply append to its value sublist, and then at the end we just print out every sublist. Okay, run. Holy, where we at? Here, output. Yeah. Wait. Oh, this doesn't work? If count, this is what I was doing earlier too. I can't, if count not in sublists. Maybe I could get the key first. And hashable type. Why would I need to hash it? Oh, because that's how hash maps work, right? They hash the key to see if it exists. But they hash the key to get a value, but it can't hash a list, right? Or wait, then how am I? It should be able to hash a list, huh? I mean, like if I got the key, would that be any different? So how would I use? I really want to use ChatGPT, but it's just, I don't know. What the? Wait, so then what the? Oh, so I just need to change it into a string? Oh my God, I was about to rage. I was like, what the hell? I did this entire thing for no reason? At what point do I change it into a string? After I'm done building it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then, okay. How to change a list into a string. Wait, this is weird, man. Do I want to change it into a string? That is really interesting. Wait, because like, because then after I change, wait. Like, does it matter that for the next iteration, like count? So count is a list, and then it becomes a string for each iteration, and then it becomes a list again, and then it becomes a string again. Huh? Is that okay? I mean, that like logically that has to be okay because there's no reason why the code needs count to exist longer than this point. Oh, right. Okay, this is fine. So I can just do what did Python say to do? I wonder if this is the best way to do this. Like commas, like does it matter? It really doesn't matter. Sure, we could do it by commas. Oh, my list does contain non-string elements. Oh, that's wonderful. Really, bro? I'm not finna do this, bro. Can I change the list into an integer? I mean, I could do that. I feel like that's jank. How to change a list to an integer. Oh, right. I can just join to concatenate the strings and then make it into one number. Dude, this is weird. Okay. Should I use a different variable? It shouldn't matter. Count equals count dot. And like no, just is there another dot here? Bro, what is this notation? Yeah, that's Strange. Don't make sense to me. So, like, does there need to be a space in there too? Okay, hold on. So this should oh, I mean, like, I guess I could do it for each individual character. I'm gonna just go with this for now, right? So make it into a string. Wait, but you can hash strings. So I don't even need an integer. That should just be good. Wait. Dude, this dot. Oh my god. I'm not used to like. Hold up. I'm on monitoring duty. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Okay. Right. So now it's a string, and I should be able to hash a string. What do you mean invalid syntax? Oh my god, that's so. Okay, I need to think about this differently. What is it saying? It's saying I have an empty string, and it's saying I am automatically appending to that each element. Oh no. It's okay. It's saying I'm joining each element in the count array by an empty string. Yes. I'm joining each element in the count array by an empty string. Cool. Wait, what? Whoa. Oh, right. Because is it adding these as strings or integers? Okay, maybe I can. But then how do I add one? Oh, maybe if I do this, right? No. No. Okay. Maybe I need to do the map thing. Okay. Because like I can't just bust an int there. That won't work. Dude, don't make me use ChatGPT. Oh no. Dude, I hate accidentally hitting the mic. Wow, I need to get a boom arm. Because they're integers, so then I need to use map. Okay, what does map do? Okay, I'm just gonna assume it maps each element in the list to a string. I don't think I need to look that up. So it's saying then I want to map. I want to map my count array. I want to map each element in the count array to a string. Okay. Now, see, like this is like confusing. I feel like. Okay, so now that count array is a string, and then I'm joining. Wait. Oh, is it like iterative? Oof, 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 oof. Oh, it's still an array. Okay. So at this point, it's still an array, right? I map each integer in my array, in my list of integers to a string. So now instead of 1, it's string, 1. But it's still an array. So then I still have to join that array by empty space. Then I can just cast it. Oh, I wonder if like, yeah, at that point now it's a string. So now it can be hashable. Ooh. Honestly, I'm so tired. If I was less tired, I would have popped off way more. But I think, okay, it works for 2 cases. Did I miss any edge cases? Most likely. Holy crap. Wow, this sucks. Why in the world would it think these are the same thing? I mean, how many tests did I pass? 17 out of 25. Sheesh, bruh. Okay. Okay. Man. It's real. This is real. Should I debug it on my own? Oh, let me think. Okay, I did a great job at passing 17 edge cases. 17 cases out of 25. So that's good. Now I need to try to understand why these would map to the same. So okay, it thinks that count is in so I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is the only way this could happen. I'm so uncomfortable. Okay. What I'm trying to say is the only way this could happen is if it thinks that. So when I do this count, it maps to one sublist. It maps to specific count array. Now, why is this count array the same? I don't understand. It shouldn't be. B, 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 C, 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 C. Baby, I want you so bad, I can't tell me. Like, this should access a different sublist. Like, why are these counts the same? Does that have to do with my ASCII encoding? Baby, I want you so bad, I can't. I don't get that, bro. Why is it making the same count array for both of these strings? Like, these are just objectively different strings. It should be different. Yeah, they should be different strings. Okay, I could debug. I could debug. So what I could do is, okay. No, how to debug, right? I'm going to override what strings my input strings are. I wonder if this will work. And I'm actually just going to say it's this, right? Okay, cool. Then I'm going to want to print out, the, give me the count array at this point. Or I could do it at the end too. No. I need both. Okay. Okay. So it's make it easier to understand. Count array for plus char. So the specific character no. Okay, I need to do this. Oh yeah, I need to do this on the string by string basis. Yeah, okay. So count array for this string is I'm just gonna do this. This is crazy print statement. Just give me the count. Yeah, just give me count. Yeah. Okay. Will it be able to concatenate everything? We'll find out. Okay, I can just move it after I turn it into a string. Okay, so we are getting the same count array. Why the hell is that? Oh, is there a bro, what? It's saying I have one B and one D for both. How? I don't get that. Is it the order? Like it should be okay. I see one B. So then I index into 1, and then I add 1 to that, to 0, which is 1. Then I go to the next char. So why is this not print index for char and then space here, and then yeah. Don't tell me, bro. We can concatenate string, not into string. Well, then just turn it into a string. God damn it. I really hate to admit it. It's fine. Oh. Why is it not incrementing? Oh, wait, no, I have to do it. Yeah, no duh. It's going to be the same one every time. But so like this is the right. Do I have to increment it at a different point? And then I'm going to have to print like the current. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't have this much time in an interview, but this is for educational purposes for myself. Okay. And it told me debug. Always better to learn how to debug. Okay. So then we do current char count is, what is that equal to? Equal to, there's something is not right here. Bro. This is so annoying. I keep on forgetting to do this. What's the point of all this dynamic typing if I can't just concatenate whatever the hell I want to concatenate? What the hell? It never increments. Why? Oh, wait, no, it does. So 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, like, wait. So there's 10 Ds, and that makes it seem like there's, oh, this is interesting as hell. Oh, what? Right, and there's 10 Bs. Oh, okay. This is saying 10 Bs, 1 C, and that ends up being the same as 10D, as 1B, and 10 Ds. Oof. Boy, that is crazy. How do you even, like, what? How do you even distinguish that? Man. Crazy test case, bro. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's why there needs to be commas. That's why there needs to be commas. Watch this. I'm about to solve my issue by adding a goddamn comma. We're going to comment this out too. That's why there needs to be commas, right? I can comment this out too right now. Because now the actual strings are different. Now it didn't pass anything. Wait, what? I really hate to. Oh, wait, because I'm still hard coding it. Now, okay, my bad, chat. Oh, yep. Now they are completely different strings. Yeah, okay. Oof, that was a crazy fix. That was crazy. Yeah. And this should, I mean, yeah. Oof. Okay. Guys, we did it. We did it. So, I guess what did we learn here? That there was still cases where the string could have been this the same. Yeah, how do I explain this? Those two cases were interesting because they added extra digits to my string of integers, or to my string, right? And as soon as you add you go to you add an extra digit, so going from 9 to 10, then you can get some weird behavior if you're not specifying because the whole point of the count array is that like each comma, right? The lists are separated by commas. The whole point is that each comma separates the count of one character. But if I don't have the comma, then the count, then I can just run into issues like that where the strings look the same, where I can have two different strings represent the same, I can have two different count arrays represented by the same string. Yeah. Okay. So I definitely got obviously like a huge boost with but I think really really all I needed was this concept of the count array, and I as you can see, like I kind of did the rest on my own. But yeah, let's just finish the LeCode video and see if he did it in this way as well. So, boom.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and
Okay,
let's
so
write
where
some
were
more
we?
neat code today. So today let's look at a good
Hold up. We already draw the solution. We know how that works. Coding solution.
for mapping the character count of each string, and we're mapping that to the list of anagrams. To do that, we of course have to go through every string that we're given in the input, and we want to count how many of each character it has. So we'll have initially a array. So we're going to have 0 in it, and we're going to have 26 zeros, right? Because one for each character. So from lowercase a,
I'm gonna say I'm kind of just want. I'll wait 3 minutes.
all the way to lowercase z. And now we want to go through every single character in each string, and we want to count how many of each character. So we want to map, in this case, a to index 0, and we want to map z to index 25. So how can we do that? Well, we can, one way at least, is just take the ASCII value of the current character we're at, c, and then subtract the ASCII value of lowercase character a. So as you can see, lowercase
Oh, I mean that's 97.
a minus lowercase a is going to be 0. Z, lowercase z minus lowercase a is going to be 25. So we do have it correctly because, for example, let's just say a is ASCII value 80. And I don't know if this is actually correct, but it's just a random value. Then b is going to be ASCII value 81. And so
Like, does it matter that I found the exact ASCII decimal value? Is this more? It's the same thing.
on. But if we want to map this to 0, we know one way to do that is take 80 minus 80. If we want to map lowercase b to 1, we can take 81 minus 80, right? So that's basically what I'm doing here, in case you haven't seen something like this before. And so we're just going to increment this by 1. We're just counting how many of each character we have. And now in
So I
our
definitely could have done that.
result, we want
That auto increment
to add. So for this particular count,
or prefix increment.
We want to add, we want to append, we're going to append this string s. So we want to group all anagrams with this particular count together. Now, what if this count does not exist yet? Well, I'm actually going to change this dictionary to a default dictionary or a default hash map where the default value is a list, so we don't have to deal with one edge case. And also,
That's interesting. So I guess, so then that takes care of my if count not in sublist. But honestly, like, no, okay, it's good to know this. It's good to know this. So I guess I can do that in the future, or I could also just explicitly handle the edge case on my own. I don't need to print this anymore. Should I keep them there for memories? Or I can just submit again without the print statements. Make it look prettier. I really hate to admit it. Okay, so let's submit that again. It's fine. No. Oh, yeah, I restarted it. It's fine.
now one way to do that is take a
Oh my God.
particular count together. Now, what if this count does not exist yet? Well, I'm actually going to change this dictionary to a default dictionary or a default hash map where the default value is a list, so we don't have to deal with one edge case. And also, right now our count is a list, but we know in Python lists cannot be keys, so we're actually just going to change this to a tuple because tuples are non-mutable. But mainly this is Python stuff. You might not have to worry about this in other languages. And so
we know lists can't be keys in Python. So his way was just you turn the count array into a tuple. What I did is that I turned it into a comma separated string. I mean, wait, tuple just means multiple, right? Yeah. So I guess this is doing the same thing. Well, let's test that out. Yeah, this might have the exact same functionality. Oh, wait. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I actually don't understand what he's doing. What he's doing is after this for loop, he wait, how is this working? What is res? Oh, res. Oh, okay. So that's his sublists. So into sublists. Oh, so okay. This is my else. Wow, that was hard to look at. He doesn't append. He appends a string. That's fine. It's here. It's here where he is mapping. He maps a tuple representation, which is what I create here, to the correct list of strings. So this is kind of like a neat little one-line solution. Which maybe I should use? I'm not sure. I feel like a part of me feels like this is more clear, why I'm doing each step. I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
that's actually it. So
Obviously, I'm biased towards my own solution. I'm stupid as hell.
So now in our dictionary, we have grouped the anagrams together. So we just can take result.values. We don't want the keys anymore. We just want to return the values, the anagrams grouped together. So we can return that and we're actually finished. So this is the optimal m times n solution where m is. So this is the together. So we can these anymore. We just want to return the values, the anagrams grouped together, so we can return.
So, I mean, I guess dot values is essentially doing this, right? It's, oh, but it's not making another list. Or it is. It's returning it in another list. Yeah. So this is, instead of this, I could have just did dot values. Honestly, like, yeah, I should believe that the simpler code is the most readable and understandable code is the best code. And I think this is very readable and understandable. And it's more understandable than mine. Actually, I will, whatever. Okay.
That,
Keep
and
watching.
we're actually finished. So this is the optimal m times n solution, where m is the number of strings we're given and n is the average length of each string, how many characters are in each string. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe. It supports the channel a lot, and I'll hopefully see you pretty soon.
Wow. This, I mean, I guess that's LeCode, right? Like, what'd that take me? Almost 3 hours to do this problem. Bro, for real, you're supposed to cheat. But I mean, okay. Like, yes, I could have found the solution a while ago, but I knew how to do it. I just had to think it through. So I think it's better that if I have an idea, then I need to just see the idea out. And obviously, like, I needed a hint, right? I needed him to tell me about the counter, right? But after that, I kind of got the hang of it, and it was really cool, like, debugging why this didn't work. And I guess if I thought of this solution, it would have just avoided that entire debugging process where this tuple would automatically add the commas. But now I feel like I'm aware of another new possible issue. Okay. So that's the video. Did I put in my title that I was doing regex? Yeah, maybe not. And should I link? I probably should link like LeCode's. I think nobody's ever gonna watch this, but just like to be polite, you know?
Hey everyone, welcome.
Okay, to be polite, we're gonna link this here. Like me. Sorry, I'm just changing this on the stream. You can't see it. LeCode solution video. Okay. Well, that concludes the stream. So, another day, another LeCode problem. God damn it, shit took me a minute, but we made it work. I'm proud. I've done this for 2 days in a row now, and I literally almost gave up at like 7:30, but we kept going. Okay. Thanks for attending. Bye.